Alright, hey everyone, welcome to the stream. So, the Saturday night streaming doesn't end now. We're going to be doing a little bit of a playthrough on honestly one of my favourite games of all time, and that's Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. So this is always just such a fun game to play. I had so much fun on this with multiplayer back in the mid-90s. I've got the chat box next to me so I can see you guys commenting live. Let me know if you can hear me clearly. And I can reply to any comments or questions you've got in the chat box as they're coming in as I'm playing. So welcome Sonic the Hedgehog and Jose Lewis, Shadow Gamer with the long number, Omar Clements, Brian R, Solar Flare the Beauty Queen, Jenny Wakeman. Welcome one, welcome all. Hopefully we're in for a little bit of fun streaming session tonight. Just want to check something quickly. I want to make sure it's coming through. Is OBS work? Yeah, OBS is working. Just checking. Wow, this would be quite embarrassing when I get defeated by the first level, but he's actually, this is what I get for reading the chat box at the same time. Oh boy. I'm in desperate need of something here. Oh, that'll do. There we go. We might be able to pull this back. So, for those curious, I am playing this on the PlayStation 4, the Sega Mega Drive collection game that came out about 3 months ago, I think. Or Sega Genesis collection for you American viewers here this evening. I tell you what, I think this is probably the biggest challenge I've ever had on stage 1 before. They must know that I'm streaming, so they want to give me a hard time. But yeah, the Mega Drive collection game on the PlayStation 4, it's a really awesome collection of Mega Drive games, and it's a really cheap game to pick up now. You can literally pick it up for like £20, I've seen it. There's a Switch version coming out towards Christmas, which I will definitely pick up as well, because having games like this portable is really awesome. Be great for like airplane journeys. Oh, there we go. Hello, Bowsette. There's someone there, obviously with the recent Bowsette trend. Welcome to the stream. You know Sega Radical Hedgehog, you know Sega Ages Sonic 1. Yep, I know that's on the Switch, but there's no point really getting it, really. I mean, if you plan on getting this game that I'm playing now, the collection that's coming out on the Switch, you might as well wait, because Sonic 1's on that. Mean Machine. Yeah, this is basically a Puyo Puyo game, but I don't know, this is my favourite variant of the game, Jaheim Young. Dr. Mario is better. Yeah, I could never really get into Dr. Mario. you're very good at the first level. I don't know about that, it's just the first level. It gets much more challenging. We're going to see how far we can get without losing a life. This guy doesn't usually ever pose too much of a threat. Normally I can get all the way to the pig badnik until getting knocked out once. That's when I find the difficulty proper racks up. But thank you all for joining me here this evening, guys. It's really awesome. This is kind of like a bit of a trial run of a playthrough game. I'm always gaming, but I thought we'd do a little bit of a stream on YouTube to see if anyone is interested in watching. And what better game to play than this? I mean, for those that are curious, I mean, Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog is my favourite Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon. It probably always will be. And, the fact that you've got this game that's based off those characters is always a true delight to play. I do have the Puyo Puyo Tetris game on Switch. It's a fun game, it's very fun. I'm not so good at Tetris. I never really played that much back in the day, so I mean the whole concept is obviously simple, just a line, get a whole line on the bottom and then it disappears, but I guess it's a little bit more, how can I compare it? I'm not sure, a bit more like chess I suppose. Okay, that's level 1, 2 done. Let's see what you guys are saying. I might get it because there's a drop. Oh, so they've got the drop dash feature in the Sega Ages of Sonic 1. Is that right, Radical Hedgehog? And it's only $8. I liked how they put that boss inside. Yeah, absolutely, Bowser. I remember I completely avoided all spoilers for Sonic Mania when it first came out. So when we got to the Beam Machine level, I was like, wow, I can't believe they put it in there. $8 isn't cheap. Yeah, to be fair, you're quite right. It's SNES gaming. I mean, when you've got the Mega Drive Collection game, which is what I'm playing, selling for around $25, and it's got 50 games on it, including Sonic 1, I can see. Sega should bring back AM2 to revive Sonic the Fighters. Yeah, it's funny that I was playing Sonic the Fighters the other day on PlayStation Now. It's a pretty fun game. It's pretty basic, but it's fun. Welcome X-Door DX to the stream. You ever played a Mega Man game? No, not really. One of my good friends is a really big fan of the series, and he's kind of pushing the series onto me, and it's definitely I have played the demo of Mega Man, the new one. Is it 11? Is 11 in it? And I quite enjoyed it, to be fair. I might actually pick it up. Probably will get it on the Switch just for its portable factor. Yeah, I'm guessing you're a fan of Mega Man then, Mr. Radical Hedgehog. I guess I'm not, because I was always a Sega guy back in the 90s. I think the Mega Mans were more commonly available on the Nintendo consoles, wasn't they? Like the SNES and NES. That's probably why I missed out. Okay. Oh, I should have done that. So, for those that are curious, the majority of these badniks in this game appeared in the very first episode of Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, Super Special. Oh, I just about got it right. Super Special Smash Squad. That's a pretty good combo, I must admit. He's definitely not coming back from that. That's completely by accident as well. Or the end bit, anyway. He's smashed. Let's Let's see what you guys are saying. Great job, it's Snaus Gaming, thank you. If they ever added Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 for Switch, it's over. Yeah, it would be a really good move for Sega to release it. To be fair, I've been playing Sonic Adventure 1 recently on the PlayStation Now subscription because it's available to play on the PlayStation 4, and it's really awesome. It plays really well. Will you like the new voice actor of Eggman in the Sonic movie? Well, it depends. I mean, is Jim Carrey going to be... I'm guessing he's voicing it as himself, unless they're dubbing over him. These bots look ugly. I think they're supposed to look pretty monstrous. Do you think Mega Man was inspired by Astro Boy? I think that's a pretty safe... I mean, I'd probably say inspiration, yeah, absolutely. I quite liked, to be fair, it was a bit controversial, but I quite liked the CGI Astro Boy that came out about 10 years ago. Had Nicolas Cage in it, didn't it? He voiced one of the characters. I thought it was pretty decent, to be fair. To be fair, my knowledge of Astro Boy isn't too knowledgeable, so... why didn't Sonic Team and Christian Whitehead bring back Classic Amy? I don't know. I don't know. I guess they didn't. But your guess is as good as mine. You're much better at the game than I've ever been. Well, thank you, Retro Dude. I have played this game a lot, I'm not going to lie. I do like the Game Gear version, or Master System, both. They're the same, and I don't know why, but playing it on inferior graphics is somewhat more comical, I guess. It's I remember the drawings of the badniks on the Game Gear version. They look like they were drawn by like a 4-year-old. It's just really comical. Whereas like on here, it's kind of like a 3D sprite. But I do like the Game Gear version as well. I'm gonna have to play that one day soon. I haven't played it for a while though. It's one of the add-on games for Sonic Adventure DX, one of the unlockables. It's a shame they didn't put the Game Gear games back on the Sonic Adventure 1 re-release. Yeah, this game's definitely all about, thinking of your next move. I can only describe it as a bit like snooker, where you've got to think of when you do one thing, where things going to line themselves up, and how can you go from there. I'm not sure how big snooker is in America, of course. Is it billiards, I think you have out there? I think that's more commonly known. This is turning into a little bit problem there. Better clear some stuff. There we go. Should. Okay, no. He's being quite stubborn. Coconut's strategy on this is a little bit... he's quite easy to defeat because he always lines the left and right side of the board up, always. I guess that's his strategy. He's considered like the first boss of the easy stages on this game. Then we get on to sort of the medium difficulty. So the music changes somewhat, or it speeds up. And the boss of the medium stages is Grounder, and the boss of the hard stages is Scratch, and then the final boss is Dr. Robotnik, of course. There we go. Smashed him. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. 13 people now. Welcome on, welcome all to the stream. I'm just going to scroll up quickly to see what you guys are saying. I have Sonic 1 and 2 on Dreamcast. That's great. I would love them to make a Sonic Legacy collection for current consoles. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Sonic 1, 2, 3 and Knuckles CD, Adventure 1 and 2. Hell, I wouldn't even mind to put some of the other games after that. Maybe even an 06 port if they cleaned it up a little bit. I forgot what it's called, but I once played something called a Genesis 6-pack cartridge. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean, X. I haven't actually got that in my collection. It looked like you were Sonic because you were playing the game. I know that Sonic is not in the game, but it looked like you are because you are trying to be the game. Great deduction there, William Rosses. I wish you could play as Fang, or as in Sonic the Comic, he's known as Knack in Sonic Mania. Yeah. Why do Sonic Spinball and Mean Bean Machine characters? Because these games were released in the mid-90s during Sonic's hype, well, the hype of his sort of popularity, and Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog and Satan were immensely popular during that era, which is why we had games based off those characters. Jaheim Young may seem a little bit strange in today's time, 2018. Call me William, okay, right. Stage 5. So far, so good. Hello, Brigade Leader Haru Suzuyami. Welcome back to another stream. This is when you definitely can't take these guys lightly. You make one wrong move and they're going to totally capitalise on you. I shouldn't have done that. Give me a bit of a start. That's not good. That's not good. Oh dear. Gonna have to get some colours here. Oh. Not sure what happened there, but the screen just went off. Just for a split second. It looks like it's going to cost me. Oh dear. Yeah. Well. Oops. Oh well. Aye. Usually I get to the pig the next one before losing. He took advantage of me. Okay, let's not give this guy any chances now. Always a bit of a problem when you take a risk with a gamble like having it this high. Now I'm in a bit of trouble again. I need a purple. Quite badly. Okay, here we go. Okay, no, that's not what I needed. I should have done. Oh boy. That was a sloppy mistake. Not sure if I'm going to be able to bounce this one back. Okay, the red's definitely needed. Nah, he has finished me. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying while I'm getting annihilated here. Davy Sprocket has probably been my favourite robot. Yeah, he's with the exception of him beating me here, he's got quite a comical appearance to him, but in a somewhat serious way too. You just finished watching My Hero, Boku no Hero. Not heard of that one. I said your name wrong. Okay, I'm just gonna call you Brigade then, so I don't get it wrong. The 90s Sonic cartoons are weird. I don't know about that. There was some pretty weird stuff in the Super Mario cartoons. Not saying I didn't like them. They were funny. I just realised why they are fighting underground. Wasp character. I used to think Davy Sprocket was a Wasp character. Yeah. Well, that's pretty funny. Okay, I'll add that anime to the recommendation list. Miss Brigade? There was a show, I would assume he was a Wasp character. Did Sonic the Comic Online Shadow have I can't answer you that. I don't read Sonic the Comic Online, Mr. Jaheim, so I don't know. But if it is, it's not canon. There you go. Basically, it's a fan-made version of Sonic the Comic continuation Bowser. That is what that is. Right, we've got to defeat this guy now. It's making me look bad here. Okay. He's certainly... I didn't really mean to tell you that one, but give me a head start. Let's at least clear the grid a little bit. We get some reds up there. Oh man, all he's got to do is get one more in the middle there and he's defeated me. Gotta be quick. I'm gonna have to just get rid of it just for the sake of it. There we go. At least we did a little bit of damage to him. Okay, now we're back at square one. This one doesn't seem to be going that well, does it? Oh, that's not good. Don't know if we're going to be able to make a comeback from this, but we're certainly going to give it a go. Yeah, he seems on top form tonight. Yeah, he's done me. Oh dear. Is Sega Sonic the Hedgehog the best Sonic arcade in the 90s? I've only played that game once, and I couldn't really get far into it, James. I wouldn't say it's the best arcade game. very true, Bowser. The 90s Zelda cartoon is a little bit strange. Okay. Let's start again. There we go. Right, need a green. There we go. That's more like it. Now let's make sure we don't give this guy a chance to recover. Perfect. We need a red. There we go. Should finish him. I think he's... Yeah, he's done. At last. I think that's probably the most difficult he's ever given me since I've ever played this game. See what you guys are saying. Kirby Right Back At You is the best. It's a pretty fun series, yeah. I quite liked Kirby Right Back At You. It's not my favourite, but I enjoyed it. Sonic X in Japan was better. Sonic X is a great show. I enjoyed it. Oh well done, Retro Dude. You've finally beaten Spike. Just having a little drink here before we go on to the next one. The Game Gear version is easier than the Genesis, I think. You know what, I haven't played it for so long, the Game Gear version, I can't remember whether it was harder or not. But I would take your word for it. Nah, this is the one that usually always gives me problems first. I can usually get straight to this guy without losing, but as we just saw, I got defeated 3 times. I don't know what it is, but this guy's got a really cunning strategy that is usually... I've always found him trickier than some of the later opponents. But we shall see. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Right. We're going to have to capitalise something soon. His board is literally empty still. All we need is one badnik there. I'm going to have to clear this just to... This is not going well, is it? I've got a messed up board here. Right, let's just try to clear something up. This isn't looking too good, is it? This guy always is always a problem. But let's keep going. You never know. You might get lucky. Just not giving me what I need. Okay. Now, if we can get some purples down there, we might have a chance here. But as per usual, the game's not going to give me any, which is not good. And now here they come when I don't need it. Oh no, maybe. No, now I need a red. Okay. We might be able to bounce back from that. It's looking good. It'll be one hell of a recovery, I tell you. I think we might actually have him. Yeah, we got him. See what you guys are saying. Amy needs her own game, Bowser. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. 4 kids sucks. No, I wish. Well, I think the problem is 4 kids. I wouldn't say they entirely are a bad company. I think when they dubbed animes that were obviously come from Japan, it kind of did get a bit messy. But I think when they worked on like American cartoons, they didn't do a bad job. They did the dub of I think it was TMNT, and they did a really good job on that. Silver needs his old game. Yeah, Jetix. I remember old Jetix. Before that, of course, it was Fox Kids. Hello, all new people to the stream. Sorry, I don't know why I said shrine there. Also, I've been playing a bit of Zelda, so some of the words are stuck in my head. Right, Mr. Dynamite. Okay, here we go. Now, as I'm using the crossplay feature on the PlayStation 4, I think it is actually adding a tiny little bit of lag as I'm playing this, which is making it a little bit harder, but I think it is, otherwise, or I'm just making clumsy mistakes. And I know I do have fast internet. Could be that it's a Saturday night, busy night. Okay. Didn't mean to do that, but I'm sure we can recover. There we go. This will be a good start. Hey, he's in trouble, but let's not take him lightly. Never do that. You always get a bad turnout when you do 2 of them at the same time. Always make sure it's a chain. Okay, now it's greatly. Oh man! You see, I did all that damage to him, and he's just immediately hit me back with an onslaught. But let's not give up yet. Aha, there we go. Can we bounce back? At the minute I'm just trying to keep the board clear because he seems to be hitting me quite regularly. Oh, you are a pain. He's completely turned it around. There we go. Need a yellow. Oh, look at that. It's not what I need. Oh, maybe. No, he's hit me. I don't think I can recover from that. Unless... He's determined to defeat me, and he has destroyed me. Oh dear. See what you guys are saying. Yeah, TMNT. It was the bomb, right? Four Kids did a great job on that. Oh, well done, Retro Dude, for beating Sir Fuzzy Logic. JX had the good Sonic X fame. Yeah, it certainly did. It's too bad that Kids WD Fox Box. Yeah, it's a shame. It was definitely the golden era of cartoons to watch on television next door the X. You know, it's funny, Sonic X also aired, in the United Kingdom we had like a kids show segment on ITV called CITV, which aired around 3:30 in the afternoon till 5 in the evening. It was like the time set for when kids got home from school. And Sonic X did used to air on CITV. It was how I first got introduced to the show. It wasn't actually through Fox Kids first. It was completely by random. I remember just scrolling through the television one day and it was airing. I was like, I knew the Sonic X existed from promotions. It was like the earlier days of the internet for me. And I believe it was playing episode 3 of Sonic X, the one where Eggman unleashes Missile Wrist. It's a good episode. And eventually I got the Fox Kids Jetix and then managed to catch up most of the episodes on there. It's a shame that we've not had a Western release of Sonic X on DVD or Blu-ray. I know you've had in America, but they're all Region 1 DVDs, so they won't play on a UK DVD player, unfortunately. Right. Here we go. Just not getting the chains at the minute. That'll give me something. Just not getting what I need here at the moment. I can see he's bored over there. He's got a lot of chains. If I can just quickly block him off. Right, if we do that, it should finish him. Let's do that too. There we go. Boom goes the dynamite, absolutely. Inserts Cleveland Brown laughed. Am I a Family Guy fan? I mean, I've watched some of it before. It's not my preferred sort of cartoon sitcom to go to. I'm quite a big fan of The Simpsons. I honestly don't think you can beat that. I guess Family Guy is a little bit maybe crude for me, maybe. I don't know. I don't hate it. I have watched it before, but I'd probably say I'm definitely much more of a Simpsons guy. Okay. Good old lovable grounder. Let's see, can we defeat Grounder in one try? We're going to give it a go. At the minute, Why did I do that? Okay, that's not bad. Okay. Definitely need a blue. There we go. That's good. That might be the finishing deal for him. I think it is. I don't think he's coming back from that. He's out of here. Now we get to see a sad, grounder, crying face. I was a fan of Fox Kids, just reading you guys' comments there. You know, back in that era, I didn't even know what Fox Kids was, and when I was watching those shows, I just thought that was the correct translation for the shows. I had no idea that they were so heavily toned down. I remember when I watched season 1 of Digimon, I thought that's what it was. I thought that's where the characters were and everything. I didn't think that they had different names and everything in the original Japanese release. You usually watch the older South Park seasons. What I like about them is how obviously bad it was. Yeah, I remember in my secondary school days, or as you Americans call high school, every kid watched South Park. That was when it had not long come out, so it was huge. Don't really watch it today though, but yeah, I used to watch it quite a bit. Okay, so we've reached the hard levels. Let's see how we do this. This is when the speed really racks up. So if there is any lag on this, it's going to cost me. The reflexes have just got to be so spot on. I mean, like, he's already hit me with combos. It's ridiculous. Right. Let's get in with that. That should do some damage. Good start. Alright, he's giving me the in trouble expression, but I'm not taking it for granted. He's a really tricky customer. Like, that damage I've done to him, he's like near enough cleared his board already. Right. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh dear. Ah, so quick. Okay. Green. What do I need? This is not good. Oh, that might do some damage. Quickly. That's pretty good. But we need to capitalise. His board is no way near. Let's get some blues on there. Desperately need a blue, but I think he's going to block it. No, this game is just not giving me the colours I need now. Yeah. Almost defeated him. Just got me right at the end. Let's see what you guys are saying quickly. Futurama. Yeah, Futurama wasn't too bad. I didn't mind it. It wasn't as good as Simpsons, but it was pretty enjoyable. Right, here we go. 100% concentration. Already made a mistake. seem to be making some silly mistakes here. Right. Let's get... He is pretty relentless. I bet you he's going to block that blue. Yeah. Oh, man. Now I should have put the green over there. He's a... Oh dear, oh dear. Right. Need a yellow. Now a green. Well, I did need a green and he's just blocked it. Oh man. Red. Red now. There we go. Right. Desperately need a green or it's game over. Oh, that was close. Might have actually got me. Right, okay. It's not good. It's just relentlessly hit, but that might do a bit of damage. Don't think it's going to be... Ah, I shouldn't have done that. Gotta really hit him quick. He's just... He's like already literally recovered. Right, that might slow him down a bit. This is very close. Ah, the speed is so quick. I think he's got me. What an annoyance. What an annoyance. Nearly had him. Glad to see you having fun on the game, Retro Dude. I'm currently getting annihilated here. Welcome to the stream. Nolis, I think you pronounce your name like that. And Tails Productions. Glad to see you guys here. Currently at stage 9 of Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, the Mega Drive / Genesis version, and currently getting beaten. This guy always was such a nuisance. It's like grounders feasible to defeat, and then the difficulty just spikes up dramatically when you get to these ones. So you say, Retro Dude, the ones you're playing at the minute are a lot easier? I suppose it's hard to say because you're not playing the same game I am technically, but I'm going to have to boot up the Master System version. Mega Drive, for Mega Drive Game Gear. Gosh, damn. I think he's got me already. This is terrible. I've got no chains on this one. Oh dear. Yellow, need yellow, no yellow, no yellow. Oh, wait. Ah, no. Green, green. Green. Ah, wouldn't let me turn it around quickly. Okay, we're not gonna give up. At least not yet. Do you think the upcoming Sonic animated series will be Is there a new animated series coming out then? I thought they were still producing Sonic Boom. Hello, Sonic the Comic Reviews. Hello there, Project Spark TM. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. No, that's actually not difficulty I've got this on. It's probably on normal. This guy, it just seems you have to really hit him continually because he just shouldn't have done that. Or that. Okay. Damn it! He's very trigger on. Okay, that will get me a bit of a combo. Now, can we capitalise? Because he is just too damn good at recovering, this guy. Right, let's get some... Oh, we did him! I didn't even realise he was that bad. Take that. Generally, it's easier. Still not a pushover. What level are you up to now, Retro Dude? One of the things I used to do when I was younger, because of how hard this game would get, I would try to copy the... Yeah, you're not alone, X-Dord-DX. I've been guilty of doing that myself. And it never works. I don't know why, but it never works. As you put there, it always fails miserably. I don't know why, but you never got the metal Puyos the same amount as the computer was, even if you was copying them. It was reported by Sonic Stadium that an upcoming Sonic anime... Well... if they say that it's coming out, then we'll wait and see. I have found that Sonic Stadium aren't always the most accurate news source for Sonic stuff, so... Until we see it officially posted by Sega, let's wait and see. The New Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Huh? Sounds cool. They're going to pull the plug on Sonic Boom, not just the cartoon, the entire sub-series, due to genuinely dwindling interest from the public. What's your guys' opinions on Sonic Boom? Do you enjoy it? Or do you not hate it, but you don't particularly like it that much? You just find it a bit average? I was never too sold on it, to be honest. But I didn't hate it. Right, stage 10. Now we gotta... Right, we've got some combos coming here. That should give me a good start. Didn't mean to do that. Right. Oh, it's so slippery. Making a few silly mistakes here. I was doing well. What happened? Damn it! Look, I had so many combos. What went wrong? Sonic Stadium is like CNN. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Yeah, to be fair, I'd probably agree with that statement. Okay. Man, I can't believe how well I did on the last one. I need to make a few stupid mistakes to blow all my combos. That's not good, is it? Alright, I need a red. Red badly. There we go. Wow. How quickly it's gone now. Okay. Is that going to give me anything? No. I thought I had more combos lined up than this. Guess not. I need a green, I think, down there. Oh, he's already blown it. Let's put that there. Oh. Ah, you bugger. Definitely need a blue. I need one now. Ah, that's not good. I think this. I think she's got me, to be fair. Yeah, you've got me. Don't need to rub it in, right? The upcoming series is going to be a reboot of Sonic X. That'd be pretty cool if it was. The show is funny and Rise of Lyric was okay, everything else sucks. I admit at first I was iffy about it, now I find it a laugh a minute, especially season 2. Well, I'm glad you get some enjoyment out of it. Okay, I did give it a go, I just didn't really feel like it was for me. But it's pretty cool that it's got its kind of own unique fan base for it. Man. Right. I thought it was going to do more than that. Drat. Need some a green down there quite quickly, or I'm not going to get anywhere. And there we go. Now we can try to get some chains. At least I've got the board cleared up somewhat. Just not having much luck on this one. And now it's... Ah. Damn it. Would have had some combos then. Right, okay, that might give me something. We've got to capitalise on this right now. That might do it. I think that's done it, you know. Boom. See what you guys are saying here? The new series might be a hoax, like how to unlock Luigi in Super Mario 64. They have casting confirmed. Well, okay. In the older Tomb Raider games, yeah, how to unlock Lara Croft naked. The game's creators, yeah, there was a man. I remember back when those games were out in my era, you didn't have internet or anything. You had to phone call a number up to get cheats for the games, and there was so many rumours about how to get a naked Lara Croft. And you're right, it was just to troll people who played the games. And the amount of people that must have called up cheat numbers and whatnot just to get it. Oh, you completed it. Well done, Retro Dude. Do you think Sega and Sonic team replacing Sonic Adventure No, I don't think so. I mean, can you imagine if Sonic 06 was called Sonic Adventure 3? Imagine that. As I said, I don't hate Sonic 06. Don't get me wrong, it's a flawed game, but I have a feeling if that game had another 6 to 12 months in development, the story would have, of course, been a bit of a mess still, but gameplay-wise, it could have been fixed so much better. It was obviously a rushed game, and it was done to be released before Christmas. Now it's just kind of like one of those things where it's popular to hate the game just because it is, and a lot of people that hate it have never actually even played it. I mean, you could technically say Sonic Unleashed was, you know, somewhat Sonic Adventure 3. I mean, in Japan, Sonic Unleashed is called Sonic World Adventure, and it's got adventure in the title, right? Right, okay. One more level before Scratch. We need to... This guy... I need to make sure we take him seriously. I can't remember what his name is now, but I know he's got dialogue in Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. It's where Sonic asks him, have you ever played William Tell? For those adventures of adventures... oh man, he is proper... Yeah, this is what I get, right? Oh dear, I think he's got me, you know. I need a blue, badly. Ah, no. Okay. If I can flip that green around. Right. Let's get a red down there. This is so not working out that great tonight. I keep hitting him quite a lot, but he's a really tough guy. Yeah, he's won. He's definitely won. Let's just get to let's just retry that. It's funny though how people really believe the rumours who barely want to see blocky square. Well, yeah, I know, it's funny when you look at it now, but obviously back then that would have been the most realistic graphics possible of a naked Lara Croft. Yeah, that's right, the fun's over, Hedgehog. I'm not going to try and impersonate him. Classic episode. He's also got that ability on this game where, I'm not sure what the technical term of it's called is that some of the badniks on it have, when their beans hit, it makes that like that noise, that shunting noise. Only a few of the characters have that on here. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh no. Right. I was hoping we was going to get something out of that. Oh dear. Right. Okay. Is that going to give us anything? No. Damn. Is that gonna... Oh, he is just... He is pretty relentless, I've got to admit. Alright, the purple was definitely needed. But I just can't... I need a blue badly. There we go. I don't think that's going to give me... Oh, it might. No, it's not giving me enough. Oh, I should have put the green the other side. No matter. We got what we did. Right, red or a yellow. Now purple or a yellow. Right, that should give me a... Is that going to give me a combo? No, it's not. I think it's only a matter of time now before he's got me. Oh dear, what is going on? Shouldn't have done that. That is a very sloppy mistake. Yeah, he's got me. Damn it, I had all them combos. Let's see what you guys are saying. Do you think Yuji Naka might return to Sega and Sonic Team? Doesn't look likely because he's joined Square Enix, hasn't he? So it's not impossible. Absolutely not impossible, but it doesn't look likely at the moment. Okay, let's try to do this. Otherwise this is going to be a long night. And it's just gone midnight here already. You know, sometimes it is just about luck of the draw where some of these beans are going to turn out. I mean, I'm trying to obviously keep a plan, but it doesn't always... Oh, this guy, he is really trying to bug me there. Every time I get a combination, he's just... Oh, I need a blue, but this is not looking that... Oh no, that might. That's actually looking pretty good. I think we might have him, you know. He's not... Yeah, that's... That literally destroyed him. See, you guys are saying... Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic Underground are my first two Sonic cartoons. I remember seeing them either on ITV and Pop. I distinctly remember the episode in Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog where Sonic was shot by the slow ray. Oh yeah, it was a really fun episode with the sloths, right? And Sonic Underground, that used to be on Saturday mornings, I believe. It was either Saturday or Sunday mornings. Oh man, I can't remember the show. It was a Pacific Kids segment show that it was aired on. I despise Sonic Underground but love Manic the Hedgehog. I don't mind Sonic Underground too much. It's by no means the best Sonic cartoon. It's weird because Manic the Hedgehog kind of got more limelight in that show than Sonic did. He got a lot of episodes featured about him, which isn't a bad thing because Manic's a pretty cool character. But it kind of was more of like a Satan with music but not as serious. It was kind of like Robotnik, Satan Robotnik and Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog Robotnik had fused into one. So it was kind of like he was a little bit serious and he looked like Satan, but he wasn't serious enough. I did like on one of the bits though where it showed that Robotnik's arms in the Underground cartoon, because both of his arms were metal in the Underground cartoon, whereas only one of them was in Satan, it shows you that he's able to extend those arms, which I thought was pretty cool. I don't know why, but I just thought it was pretty cool that he could extend them. Oh, I see, Scratch isn't holding back. Okay, that'll give me a little bit of a start, or at least. Okay, let's get something going here. I didn't mean to do that, but okay, we might be able to work with that. Oh, it's being really bad with the colours now. I need some yellows. They start giving me none. Oh, you... Here we go, at last. But I think it might be too late, maybe. Okay, We've got to act now if we're going to capitalise. Oh no! Oh god! I think he's got me, you know. Ooh, this is really tight. Oh no, why did I do that? It's okay, we might be able to recover. We need a yellow badly. Too late. He's got me. Damn it, nearly had him. First try. Manic inspired Scourge the Hedgehog. I miss Elena, Sonia and Manic. I think Underground had some potential, but it was kind of wasted on some more comical moments. Yeah, they did feel quite rushed. I think the problem with Underground is it had no finale. I mean, they had 40 episodes, and I could have really at least had one. The final episode had a finale of how things were going to end, and you know, Sonic and Manic and Sonia finally meet back up with their mother, and Robotnik is defeated. But alas, it never happened. Alright, okay. We've got a bit of a chain here. We might be able to pull something off. Looks good. Right, but we can't take him for granted, just in case. But it does look good. I think he's done. See what you guys are saying. Due to being in 2018 and since games and technology advance now, I can only imagine what Satan would be like if it had its own game in this day and age and as a horror apocalyptic game. Maybe it would be like Sonic Forces plot-wise. Yeah, it could be. Is Sonic OVA the best OVA anime ever? I wouldn't say it's the best ever anime OVA. It's definitely one of the best Sonic incarnations in animation form. Yeah, it was fun. Welcome all new people to the stream. I see we've got 14 people, as you know. Pretty awesome. Now we've got the finale. I like how Grounder's just cheering him on there while he's being yelled at. Quickly drink there. Right, let's go. Stage 13, Dr. R. Right. Okay, let's start with that. Probably should have waited a bit, but... Okay. Oh man, blew it. Had a bit of a good idea going then. Now it's not looking too good. Right, let's. Oh no. Okay. This doesn't look good. Pretty sure he's defeated me, you know? Yeah. In record time. Yeah, thanks for the good luck, Retro Dude. It certainly does speed up. And you get the awesome Robotnik sound effects laughing in your face. Yeah, I always thought that was a little bit odd. X or the X, why his pupils are white. I don't know whether it's just an error on the developer's part that they thought that his eyes were white, or they just couldn't get red on his eyes. Seems a bit odd. Wow, he's already hitting me. Okay. Shouldn't have done that. I swear I don't know whether the badniks deliberately go to the areas you want on this level just to make it even harder. Probably does, you know. Oh man, he's relentless. It's not looking good. Just where I needed a red, and there it is, and he's already blocked it. Yeah, let's just get to the next one. He's I love playing this game growing up from Jenny Wakeman X J9. Yeah, absolutely. Me too. Had a lot of fun on this. Such a great, fun little game. Didn't mean to do that, but okay, all that. Need some purples fast. Right, we've got something here, but we need to. Oh no, because it had the green. Oh man, and he's just capitalised, isn't he? Oh mate. Well, at least we've somewhat cleared it off a little bit. That will get me the green combo. Oh, didn't see that one. This looks good. We might be able to do him, you know. I think we've done him. How about that? It never gets tired. 70 seconds, not bad. What's your favourite Genesis game? From Game & Ghost Infinite. Well, where I live, the Genesis is called Mega Drive, but I'll let you off there. I think it's got to be Sonic 3 and Knuckles. If you're asking me what favourite game, non-Sonic game, probably Streets of Rage 2. It's just such an awesome classic. Either that or maybe the first Golden Axe. I could never get this far in the game. Well, thank you, I'm doing good. Who would win, Infinite from Sonic Forces or... I'm not sure. I'm not sure Goku Black's limitations. I haven't watched everything around that arc, actually. Probably Goku Black, because I mean Infinite, he gets defeated by just standard Sonic in Sonic Forces. Thank you for the congratulations. Sonic Mega Collection is a fun game. Yeah, it absolutely is, Jenny. I'm playing this on the PlayStation 4, the Sega Mega Drive collection game. Really awesome game. It actually emulates these really well on the system. Hello Griffin Gamer, you've joined us like pretty much at the end of the stream. But appreciate you joining me nevertheless. 17 people watching now, pretty awesome. Yippee or yeehaw, referencing the game, which is your favourite sound effects? Probably yeehaw, yeah. All I remember that someone on Twitter made it. Good job, thank you Project Spark TM. Can OVA Sonic beat Kid Goku? I don't know. That's a tough one. Bowser and the icon. Yeah, certainly a bit of a craze at the minute, right? The old female Bowser, I see it everywhere. A lot of people are cosplaying it as well. Are you going to be streaming other Mega Drive games? You know, I think I will. This has been really fun, and it's had a really positive reception this stream tonight. It's a little bit of a trial. This is technically the first ever Let's Play I've done on the channel, but yeah, I think we're going to stream some more Mega Drive games, and also some more modern Sonic titles, because I'm pretty sure that's what you guys want to see, more modern Sonic games. Of course, Sonic Mania, Sonic Forces, and if I can get it captured properly, I can do some other systems as well, maybe some other Sonic games. Oh look, so I must have played on easy, and it gave me all that difficulty. Well, now I know what I've got to do next, right? Or at least not tonight. Oh man. Game Gear Sonic 1. Yeah, I'd love to do that. It's actually one of my favourite Sonic games. But yeah, I absolutely love that game. But let's just have a little look here. As you can see, I'm playing the Mega Drive game on the PlayStation 4, as I've said. It's got a pretty good selection of games on it, you know. Obviously some games that are not so good, but I really like Alex the Kid in Miracle World, but this one is a pretty bad game in Enchanted Castle. Got some pretty good Alien Storm, Altered Beasts, obviously a classic. Columns, Comic Zone. I never really liked Comic Zone that much. It's weird. It's kind of one of them games that's it's got quite a cult following, but I never really liked it too much. I don't know why. Decap Attack is obviously Beam Machine. Flicky's a pretty fun game to play, right? Quite a hard game. Of course, the Golden Axes. Toe Jam and Earl. You see, I never played Toe Jam and Earl back in the Mega Drive era, so I don't have a nostalgic connection to it, so I'm not too big a fan of it. Of course, the classics, the first 3 Streets of Rage. So here are the Sonics. Now, this is the problem I have. The only fault I have with this game is it's possibly got the best, not just Sonic game, but like one of the best Mega Drive games ever. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Sonic and Knuckles, and they're admitted from this. That to me is strange. You've got Sonic 1, Sonic 2, then it goes Sonic 3D, which I actually quite like, Sonic Spinball, and that's it. How they could have admitted Sonic 3 and Knuckles is beyond me. Now, a few people have said that copyright is maybe the issue for that, but I don't think it is, because you can buy Sonic 3 on Steam, so it's not like Sega can't sell the product, and they've released Sonic 3 and Sonic Knuckles on previous different formats in the past, so it boggles my mind that they've not released it. Shining Force, Ristar, that's a pretty fun game. That's a really good Yuji Naka game. I never really played the Final Fantasy Stars. Final Fantasy fans would kill me if I compared it to confused the two. Vector Man, and so yeah, there's a couple of games on here that aren't that great, but they really should go Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Let's see what you guys are saying. Bowsette, bye. If you're leaving, thank you for joining, or unless you're saying goodbye to someone else. Project Spark. I used to like playing with the letters on Mean. Yeah, same here, X-Story X. You know, it took me years before I even realised you can even do that with the letters on Bean Machine. Does the PS4 allow the modding? Not sure on that. Can you play Decap Attack next? Well, maybe next time. For the games. No Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and no Sonic... Yeah, it's very much strange why it's not on here. You'd think they'd have released a patch updating it. I have it on the Genesis right now, and I have Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles connected in my Genesis right now. Well, that's awesome. Sonic 3 and Knuckles is available as one whole game on Steam. Exactly, you've totally. It boggles my mind. I don't know whether it's just Sega and they always make strange decisions with some of their games, and they're like, let's not just add the most popular Mega Drive Sonic game of all time and add it on there. I tell you what, obviously these are all first party games. It would have been really awesome if we would have had some third party games from Sega on here, which I know is obviously a bit more of a complicated issue due to copyrights. But there's some fantastic games, like Disney made some absolute amazing games for the Mega Drive. Obviously Aladdin, Lion King, what else we got? Michael Jackson's Moonwalker, that's a brilliant game, it has an absolute fantastic soundtrack. Yeah, this is a pretty fun game. I do like how the setup of this game, it's got it as like a 90s room. Like this is, if you was a 90s kid, this is how your room would look, and it's pretty accurate to be fair. Obviously my room didn't exactly look like this, but it was pretty similar. You had an old CRT television, and there would have been some posters. Mega Drive games would have been displayed, and you've even got like a really awesome Sonic rug there. There's a pretty cool Sonic poster there. I do like that. You've got a Golden Axe prop there at the back. Let's see what you guys are saying. Will the Sonic movie still... Well, it's hard to say until we see a trailer, Jaheim Young, but I don't think it will probably be as bad as Dragon Ball Evolution. That's one of the worst films I've ever seen. Not just one of the worst... not one of the worst Dragon Ball films, one of the worst films I've ever seen. So, you know what? I'm going to do like one level on this before I end this stream, because I'm not sure how this is going to play on the PS4 controller. So we're going to give it a go. Thank goodness Bubsy's not here. I like Sonic 3D Blast. I don't know. It's not often regarded as one of the all great Sonic games. And don't get me wrong, it's not one of the best Sonic games, but I've got quite a lot of nostalgia for this. And although the Saturn version visually is obviously more impressive, I think both games have an equally as good soundtrack. It's unfair just to say that the Saturn version has better music, purely just because it does. The reason it has more instrument noises on the sound is because it's CD audio quality, whereas this version, which was done by Jun Sonaon, I believe, he obviously had to work with the limitations of the Mega Drive hardware. I think it's great that Jun Sonaon reused some of these tracks in Sonic Adventure, as this track, for instance, Panic Puppet, was obviously Twinkle Park, if you know your Sonic stuff. Thanks for joining, Retro Dude. Hope you rest well. Don't worry, this stream's going to be ending soon too, but I'm going to definitely be doing more of these, perhaps in the week. I like how the Sonic 3D Blast tried to destroy your eardrums. Alright, let's skip this and get straight on with it. So I'm not sure how to control this properly. Should I use the analog stick or the D-pad? Okay, I'm going to try the analog stick. I have a funny feeling that might work a bit better. Okay, so how do you spin dash? Okay, so it's X to spin dash. Alright, I haven't played this for so long. And this is where Knuckles will be when you come back to Act 2, so you can go into the special stage. I agree overall as a game, Radical Hedgehog, the Saturn version is better. But I think that's mostly just because it's on superior hardware. Not as in that the Mega Drive is bad hardware, but that's like if you play a game graphically, comparing it to like the PlayStation 3 and then the PlayStation 4, it's going to look better on the PlayStation 4, of course. I personally still think the music is equally as good on both platforms, but that's just me. I'm not going to lie, it's a little bit slippery controls with the analog stick. I might use the D-pad. I think I might have a better time. It's annoying because I had the shield then, which gives him the home attack. I think, was this the first Sonic game to actually have a homing attack? I think it was, wasn't it? So, you know, yeah, look. And this game gets proper challenging towards the end. The flickies can be quite a pain. I'm not entirely used to the spin dash and the jump button being a different button. Ah, look at this. Yeah, you see, I keep making the mistake of pressing the dash button for the the jump. Right, I don't think I've got enough rings to do the special stage. I have got the Saturn version of Sonic 3D Blast. I haven't played it for a long time. I haven't got the Saturn out. Fortunately, I've got quite a new television. Oh man, what an idiot! And it doesn't have old connections at the back of it. It's only literally HDMI that I can play with it. Play on this system. So unless I get a splitter or something, I can't actually connect the an old console. I keep meaning to do that. Okay. Oh, we don't want to go down there. For any new people that are joining the stream, they're probably thinking, this isn't Dr. Robotnik's Beam Machine. Yeah, we've just completed that. I'm just doing a little bit of fun, just playing one level on this, and then the first act, and then I'm going to be calling it a night. But I do really appreciate you guys joining me here on the stream tonight. Oh man, I'm still so not used to the buttons. That's jump, that's spin. I'm so used to pressing X to jump. Right, there's no point going to towers because I don't have enough rings. Two more flickies. We can do this. Oh, come here. I think it's really challenging when you get them red flickies towards the end. I just can't get the timing right. Okay. See, I'm trying to do that, walking up to an enemy and doing that, because I think you're more likely to hit it as opposed to jumping on it. But if I try it, it's all about... Oh, let's just jump on him. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, I definitely would recommend giving the Saturn version a go, X or DX. Plays really well, and if you can get the analog Saturn controller, you'll have a great time with it. But I do agree, I do think the Rusty Ruins and Volcano Valley have better music on the Mega Drive. I just wish Sonic Extreme wasn't cancelled. Sonic 3D Blast wouldn't exist. It's true, but they kind of used a lot of the ideas from Sonic Extreme into the first Sonic Adventure. That's what I've read from interviews from developers. So although the game was cancelled, a lot of the ideas were used in Sonic Adventure. It's a lot like what they do with many other games. If Extreme existed, we would never get. See, you're probably right, Radical Hedgehog. What happened with Yuji Naka? I can't remember hearing about what happened. Was there some copyright or royalties issues? I keep thinking of the Ken. Yuji Naka got tipped. Yeah, I know he had some issues with working with Sega during that era. Probably why he'll never go back. He's probably quite happy with where he is now at Square. But that's pretty much it for this evening, guys. It's kind of 20 to 1 here in the morning, so it's quite late, but I really appreciate you guys joining me on this stream. We've gone for an hour and 40 minutes nearly. Definitely going to plan on doing some more of these in the future. Some more Sonic games. This has been really good fun. So we are going to end it right here. Just going to check the chat box one last time. Yeah, thank you all guys for joining the stream. Really appreciate your time this evening, and I hope you've had a good evening as well. It's been fun playing Beam Machine again. Haven't played it, the story mode on it for quite some time. So until next, guys, I will have a video out tomorrow. But a little bit of a different video that I've put a bit of time on. So check that out if you after some more Sonic the Comic Fix. But until then, guys, take care of yourselves, and see you all soon.